Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings, creative geniuses living our life as art within eternity. Welcome to the most powerful and intense month of July. Let us make this the best month ever. It is happening. You can feel it in your heart and soul. You can feel it deep in your bones. This is the time we have worked many lifetimes and timelines for. This is the greatest shift of all ages, here and now, as we descend our oversoul and higher self into our third-dimensional physical vessels to fully upgrade and activate our solar diamond 12-strand crystalline DNA light bodies. As we navigate through the 4th and the 7-7 portal, we embody and call in our highest ascension timeline of true independence, liberation, and abundance for all our good people of the new earth. All our starseed earth angelics of the 144 are holding the new creation codes within the fabric of the space-time continuum and anchor the heavenly gold ray of Buddha consciousness of the awakened one true source within the grids and ley lines of Gaia as we raise this realm into her rightful domain of the 5th dimensional resonance for all sentient beings of the way. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am paulwhitegoldeagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with primedisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred newearth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of the Syrian awakening. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Beloveds, it is safe to be seen. It is safe to be heard. It is safe to express your innate power. It is safe to receive. During the Sirius portal opening to the divine feminine gifts you are, the rose flowering, not just spiritually, but in the physical, the presence in our body, connected to the root crystalline essence, reclaiming our power in this now moment. And today from Divine Angel of the Light, see, the true dragons are returning now. They are rising from the inner earth and etheric temples to reconnect with those who carry the amethyst, emerald, and crystal lineages. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Prairie, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athena, July 1st, 2025, From Death to Life, Happy Exodus, Cleansing, Detoxification, Alchemy, New Level of Liberation from the lower realms, beings, and energies. Any remaining such energies will be released. A huge upgrade of the roots and connections in the lower chakras will take place. An even greater detachment from the fallen worlds. A very fast liberation exorcism starts now and will continue for the next 9 months. It will take place very fast. The energies and foods that you have been feeding the fallen worlds with are stopping once and for all. This might create a sense of void or emptiness within you. This is normal. Allow it, let it take place. It is the transition from the state of death into the living state. Blessings of elevation. Irini, Amalthea Thor, Harzaronia, Alicia, Hunama Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA, Gene Key 39. What will you unblock and free up this week? July 1st through the 6th, 2025, Provocation, Dynamism, Liberation. The 39th gift is all about unlocking freedom at all levels. These people are either utterly locked, or they're the great unlockers and unblockers. Once they've learned the art, they become expert at helping others. They can apply this gift into any field we can imagine, because ultimately they know how to release stagnant energy through a system. They're very valuable people. Richard Rudd's 64 Ways. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, hexagram 39. Obstacles. Water flows down the mountain. Love effortlessly carves its own path, through even the hardest of rock. Liberation is devotion in stillness. Dynamism is commitment to restraint. Provocation is half-hearted stress. Communicating appreciation. The superior man turns around to examine himself and cultivate his virtue. From GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Today's oracle, have faith. Yes, the old and the new are still present in your mind, heart, and energy. Changes that go that deep are not instant. Layers of one's life just don't leave in a second. Yet as you see, you are still here, more ready than ever before, full of ideas, of things unfolding just so beautifully, of hope, of faith. These days might feel sensitive, but you are perfectly on track, each day closer to your new life. Your blessings are coming. Have faith as your path is being rearranged behind the scenes. It's beautiful to see how resilient you are. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 7/1/25. The esoteric, the arcane, the occult, shadow work, and the spirit world have long been associated with darkness and dark forces. They are the unknown, and the unknown is shrouded, and therefore suspect. Number 7, July's heartbeat, loves the unknown, however, and understands that what is perceived as darkness is simply unexplored territory. Today you enter 7's realm, a place where darkness conjures magic, summons spirits, weaves dreams, and ultimately gives up the light that makes it so delicious. The journey now is deep within, because there is no darkness more intrinsically irresistible than your own. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Welcome to the energies of July 2025. July 1st, 2025. Dear friends, we have officially shifted into the new energies of July, the 7th month of the year. As we leave behind the deep experiences and insights that the past month blessed us with, we are now embarking on a new chapter that will assist us to reconnect with our true spiritual essence within. As the 7th month, the energies of July resonate with the quest for inner knowledge. The number 7 represents the search for spiritual advancement and universal understanding, and the revelation of truths hidden within our own divine, multidimensional nature. Why is number 7 so intrinsically related to our spiritual development? 7 represents the union of the physical and spiritual realms. It symbolizes the integration point of our earthly existence. The sum of the spiritual trinity number 3 and the physical stability number 4 is 7. In ancient esoteric schools, students pursued the trivium, grammar, rhetoric, and logic, and the quadrivium, music, arithmetic, geometry, and astronomy, a total of 7 subjects, to achieve a perfect harmony with the universe. Pythagorean interest in the mathematical patterns in music gives 7 also a privileged role, for there are 7 distinct notes in the musical scale, and form the basic unit of evolutionary octaves. There are 7 days of the week. The phases of the moon last approximately 7 days, with 4 times 7 equal 28 days in a month. The 7 colors of the rainbow, and the main 7 chakras within our physical vessel. The 7 candles of the Jewish menorah symbolize the creation and may also be connected to the 7 planets of antiquity, as well as the 7-star cluster of the Pleiades. In ancient Egypt, there were 7 paths to heaven, and the 7 deadly sins are well known in Christian tradition. The existence of number 7 throughout the natural world and within our spiritual human history has been a constant in our earthly evolutionary journey. In summary, the energies of July, climaxing on July 7th with the 7-7 portal, will be assisting us with the opening of new spiritual doors individually and collectively. These energies have the potential to lead us to bigger picture thinking and finding deeper meanings and true wisdom. The energies of the 7-7 gateway will be most active from July 3rd until July 7th, and will be allowing us to reconnect with our spiritual truths and assist us in honoring our connection with the divine realm. I'll be posting daily reminders throughout this special period to help us stay in resonance with these enlightening energies. The days previous to the 7-7 portal can act as a conduit to bring in more light within you and around you. As you can see, we are starting this new month of July with a strong infusion of very high frequency light codes that will be with us throughout this month. May your month of July be filled with amazing insights, joyful discoveries, and new deeper perspectives. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Ascension Lightworkers to the Ascension Lightworker Collective. First day of July 2025. A significant shift in the Earth's timeline has occurred, resulting in an acceleration of momentum. This shift is activating a higher level of consciousness known as the higher self-consciousness, allowing for the integration of God-source codes of light. Ascending souls are receiving and integrating new light codes of higher consciousness with openness and clarity. As a result, those ascending are evolving into a heightened state of being, with enhanced abilities and a greater connection to the multidimensional aspects of existence. This shift will manifest more tangibly in physical reality. July's energy is diverse, highly charged, and uniquely different. There will be a greater presence of energy for effortless manifestations in the physical realm, as the collective consciousness has energetically opened this reality. The efforts of the ascending are characterized by sovereignty, endurance, perseverance, focus, dedication, self-connection, and self-realization. All have played a significant role in reaching this point. The unlocking of multidimensional aspects is centered in the heart space, leading to a growing sense of now being and feeling more multidimensional over the past 5 years. After eons of being disconnected from higher dimensional frequencies, our DNA is activating and awakening. The original divine blueprint is being fully restored. This DNA unlocking will propel the ascending collective into new levels of higher awareness, with the higher heart serving as the gateway to receive new information and light codes directly from Source. This heightened state will activate higher insights, knowing, seeing, and heightened telepathic and psychic abilities. The ascending are currently in the process of purifying past karmic relationships, releasing and fading out past pain memories. These relationships and soul lessons were formed during the Piscean Age that have created feelings of betrayal, loss, fear, anxiety, pain, struggle, and victimhood, which have had an extremely negative impact on physical health and overall general well-being. Your intellect and instincts are now guiding you to make vibrationally aligned decisions and reclaiming inner power and control from negative external influences. You possess the clarity and determination necessary to take the next steps. By clearing this duality from the mind and self, life changes, transforming the self to a multitude of higher potentials and ascension blessings. Ascension symptoms related to this shift are dizziness, disorientation, and fatigue, headaches, sinus pressure, skin irritations, dental issues, vertigo, dizziness. Other common symptoms include intense anxiety and sleep disturbances, such as insomnia or excessive sleepiness, vivid lucid dreaming, ear ringing, and inner ear sensitivities. These are the results of energy fluctuations as the system adapts to the modifications and higher vibrational frequencies. Digestive issues may also arise, including changes in appetite, such as overeating or loss of appetite. The vagus nerve, which extends from the brain to the digestive system, is susceptible to imbalances leading to potential digestive issues. 144 flowing in. The incoming energy of July is revolutionary, and many ascending may experience radical shifts in different areas of life, including relocations, work changes, new opportunities, changes in the economy, politics, social life, and more. Some ascending may feel mental, emotional, and physical exhaustion. Whenever you experience a significant shift mentally, metaphysically, the physical world has to catch up. This is why taking a step forward can at times feel like taking 5 steps back. During this particular transition, we move to an energetic bridge that connects our past reality to our future timelines for realignment. The ascending are releasing and clearing deep emotional energies connected to past lives and the past in general. This process operates on multiple and profound levels. July is the 7th month and is related to truth, exposures, karmic lessons, healing injustice traumas, strengthening empathy, self-forgiveness, and ascension awakening. Ascending individuals may experience profound and rapid shifts in consciousness, merging, making the meld with universal energy of divine love. The number 7 month is associated with introspection, esoteric wisdom, seeking deeper meaning within, a time for deeper reflection on past experiences, current choices, and future aspirations. Number 7 highlights and activates metaphysical abilities, self-exploration, and into the search for more truth. Intuition is likely heightened at this time, guiding self towards clear insights and deeper understandings. Seeking truth. This is a time to question, explore, and uncover hidden truths. Some may experience emotional challenges, a tendency to overthink, or a desire to withdraw from social situations. These challenges are temporary. In the month of July, duality on Earth will be highly emphasized, revealing people's true selves, rather than trying to change or justify what is revealed. Accept it as the truth in all things and in all people. This will now come to light for many. Discernment plays a big part in New Earth energy. It will highlight what is hidden, unbalanced, and misaligned. The transformation begins within, through practicing self-love and self-acceptance, which reveals self's inner radiance and true essence, consciously building a strong foundation of self-worth and self-belief, expanding in self-awareness. As we tap into this planetary transmission, opportunities arise to expand self-awareness, gain new insights, and align with higher states of consciousness. It is a time for inner exploration, conscious evolution, and the integration of elevated wisdom and understanding, and loving and devoted ascension service, ascension lightworkers. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code, you are stepping into your power, boldly and confidently. The truth of what caused you to feel powerless is revealing itself, so it can come to an end. This is connected with your family and their genetics that you have healed. Stuck energy is clearing for you to begin the age of Aquarius as sovereign. The Most High is committed to freeing you to receive the prosperity and abundance that is pouring into your life. All will be revealed as we move through the 8-8 Lion's Gate. Yah bless, love Carolyn, from 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Molly McCord. Cosmic developments pick up in July as a quickening unfolds into the second half of 2025, triggered by Uranus entering Gemini on July 7th. This ingress activates fast-moving changes in our daily lives, with bursts of developments and expanding our cosmic consciousness. Uranus and Sedna are in the early Gemini degrees now, creating a galactic air grand trine with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius and the supergalactic center at 2 degrees Libra. Earth is evolving into new territory that will bring up shocking revelations in ancient technologies, unexpected twists and turns in religious texts, and revelations of hidden stories. Earth's bigger history will begin to emerge over the next 8 years. July also has a Sun and Leo new moon opposition to Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, amplifying the extremes between the old paradigm and new paradigm that continues to grow. Plus 4 planets station retrograde this month: Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, and Chiron. So it is time to intentionally work with the new energies internally. From Molly M. McCord.online. From Divine Sister of the Light, Adrian Elise, June 30th through July 7th, 2025, Blooming Garden, Supernova Astrology Update. Mercury just moved over into the sign of Leo, where he will be starting a retrograde later this month. This Mercury retrograde in Leo is a rehash of the deep initiation journey of the Mars retrograde, which happened at the end of last year and beginning of this year. Mars turned retrograde at 6 degrees Leo, speaking to a review of what is keeping humanity from evolving into our full potential. We are feeling a slowdown and reworking of energy, with Mercury entering retrograde shadow on June 30th. Neptune turns retrograde on July 5th and Saturn on July 13th. Saturn and Neptune retrograding back into Pisces together says that the rest of this year is about reworking a path back to the optimal original timeline. We are reintegrating the original dream into our current reality. Mercury will turn retrograde on July 18th. Mercury will go back from 15 degrees Leo to 4 degrees. Just 2 degrees overlap with the edge of the Mars retrograde. This is a confirmation that we are moving into the next chapter of reclaiming our light. This 2-degree overlap says that it's time for collaboration, a necessary factor in turning on our light. Mercury wants to tell us a tale of how and why our true expression has been suppressed. Mercury sits directly opposite of Pluto in Aquarius as he begins the inner journey. This is putting the pressure on, reminding us that we are coming to an apex point. Pluto retrograde in Aquarius is about breaking down what is in the way of coming back into our creative power, a necessary factor in moving us into the Aquarian age. When Mars was opposite of Pluto during his retrograde, he was also in square to Black Moon Lilith. The energy of the square is resurging, as Mercury will make 3 squares with Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio over the next weeks. The first square between Mercury in Leo and Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio happens July 6th through 7th, and again at the end of the month. This makes July 2025 about facing up to any remaining hidden fear or shame that may be preventing us from retrieving our light from under the bushel. We are ready to stand up and claim back our power. This is the triumphant message of Venus, approaching a conjunction with Uranus on July 4th, Independence Day, in the U.S. Venus and Uranus come together for this historic meetup at 29 degrees of Taurus. Venus hanging out with Uranus at the very end degrees of her home sign brings an important message. Uranus in Taurus is about overcoming low self-worth that has been keeping us from stepping into our power. Venus is testing if we have learned our lesson. Expect huge energetic upgrades. Nurture your nervous system. It's a high vibration energy, with Venus moving over into Gemini on July 5th and Uranus moving over on July 8th. Breathe yourself into Mother's garden with every breath and every step upon her. Together we are working miracles that soon, very soon, we will be celebrating together in person. Congratulations, supernovas, something has been accomplished. Now we must figure out what to do with it. See you in the garden, a powerful energy field that connects us back to creation energy, fortifying our aura, as well as the electromagnetic field of Earth. Thank you for always keeping up with her great work. Supernovas, we do her justice in the world. We are that because we never stopped listening to our inner voice, and we never let go of her dream. It's time for the seeds long planted by our work in previous lifetimes to be watered with her love. When we walk and breathe with her, we are connecting to the primary waters of Earth. All is in alignment, all in balance, all in flow. It's self-correcting, harmonized, purification, perfection. It's time for the garden to grow and bloom. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Colleen Lemma. On Tuesday, July 1st, we are entering a new month of energies and approaching the 7-7 portal. The number 7 is a sacred number in numerology and is associated with spirituality, inner contemplation, wisdom, and the quest for knowledge. We will be looking for deeper truths and experiencing increased change and transformation on the planet and on an individual level. There are many astrological happenings that will transpire this month. First, Neptune, ruler of the spiritual realm, will turn to retrograde motion on July 4th at 2 degrees Aries. This will lead us into a period of introspection regarding our dreams and spiritual path forward. Illusions may lift as we see with new clarity the situations and circumstances that we have traversed for the last few months or even years. Uranus, the great awakener, is making a shift on July 7th into curious Gemini for the next 7 years, except for the time period between November 2025 through April 2026, when he returns for a few months back into Taurus. Uranus in Gemini will quicken the pace of advanced science and technology, along with changes in the media and information that we have access to, among other things. On July 12th, we have Saturn, teacher of karmic lessons, turning to retrograde motion at 1 degree of Aries. He is traveling closely with Neptune in the first sign of the zodiac, bringing us a new beginning in many areas on both a collective and on an individual level. He is assisting us in restructuring our lives and pondering where we need to take greater responsibility for our path forward. Mercury, the messenger, turns retrograde on July 17th at 15 degrees Leo, traveling all the way back to 4 degrees of the sign of the Lion, before turning back to direct motion on August 11th. This guides us to look at the areas of our lives where we need to express our creativity, have more fun, and move into our energy of leadership. And on July 30th, we have Chiron, the wounded healer, also turning retrograde at 27 degrees Aries. Around this time, we will want to explore old soul wounds regarding our independence, individuality, confidence, and courage, in order to bring healing to our body, mind, and spirit. With 4 planets turning retrograde this month, we will be guided to go inward in meditation and self-contemplation on many levels. This brings us back to the 7 universal month energy in July with its quest for the deeper truths in our lives. This month will bring both inner transformation with these planetary retrogrades, but also outer transformation with Uranus, planet of liberation and redirection, moving into mutable Gemini. Buckle up. The second half of 2025 will provide us with much transition and change. Blessings of love and light to all. From SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Taurus, semi-sextile Chiron in Aries, lunar aspects, issues around love, money, harmony, or values could be a sore subject right now. You may feel tested by irritations that keep you from fully relaxing or feeling settled. It's like a wound that itches as it heals. Sometimes it appears as if things are getting worse, when in fact they are getting better. Take some downtime to look after yourself, especially if you've been struggling. Your goals can wait a day whilst you recharge. Don't try to rush the healing process. Surround yourself with things that make you feel good. Channel your hurt into creativity. Put your feet up. Sometimes it's important to allow yourself to feel the pain so that the healing energies know where to go. Charge up your self-love battery. You are worthy. Love is the key. From leahwhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 99, Blue Galactic Storm. Tone 8, known as Galactic, harmonizes today with its keywords being harmony, integrity, and model. As the 8th day of the yellow human wave spell, it softens this 13-day journey of tuning intuition and wisdom, inviting gentle progress. Galactic days are easygoing, often called Smurfy number for their friendly vibe, toning down any glyph's intensity. Pursue harmony with integrity. True balance stems from honest intentions. In this wave spell, where human channels divine insight, today's energy fosters harmonious wisdom for awakened clarity. Picture a storm settling into a gentle breeze. Model integrity to navigate this transformative quest. The day's glyph is Blue Storm, surging with self-generation, energy, and catalyze. Storm days typically bring disruptive change, but Galactic's calming influence transforms this into change through harmony. Expect subtle, helpful shifts rather than chaos. No storms in teacups today. Synchronicities may surprise you, like a welcome opportunity arising unexpectedly. If you're a storm, your catalytic energy flows smoothly now. In this wave spell, Storm's transformative force aligns with humans' intuitive wisdom, guiding you to catalyze gentle growth for awakened progress. Embrace change with ease to thrive. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Galactic Storm, 8 Coac, Keen 99, 1st of July 2025, catalyzing abundance for all. Keen 99, 9 plus 9 equal 18 equal 9. Completion, destiny, service, compassion, humanity, grace. Keen 99 in 2025 equal 9 year gives us a 999 coding for today. Universal endings and completion. A catalytic day for tremendous transformation and liberation. Welcome to July. July is the 7th month in the Gregorian calendar. 7 is very magical and mystical frequency. It is the magician's code, and it is a spiritual frequency. It generally involves tests, challenges, and initiations presented for accelerated soul growth. 2025 is a 9-year of completion and endings. When added to the 7 for July, we get a 16 code, which is the Tower card in the Tarot. Day 8 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we integrate all the energy that has been catalyzed through allowing the transformative energies to purify and cleanse us, particularly in regards to our mental processes, facilitating greater wisdom and uninterrupted pathways to abundance. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm, action modeling, power harmonize, essence integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Anything that is not congruent with these higher principles will be revealed in order to be transformed and harmonized. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others, following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? 999, divine abundance is flowing today. Today's question is, what do I need to release in order to catalyze more energy, allowing true abundance to flow freely? Divine blessings for the stupendous flow of infinite goodies today. Let's tear down those walls and let the universal waters flow. In la ketcha la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 99, Blue Galactic Storm. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to catalyze. Modeling energy, I seal the matrix of self-generation. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of abundance. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notification on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Angela Castle, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. 144, continuing to quantum solar flash in. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Jayme S, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We truly appreciate you and your continued support. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Chosen Child, for your donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Angel. We truly appreciate you and your support. And I'd like to also thank Divine Brother of the Light, David Levesque, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We truly appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you, so we're very grateful for each and every one of you. If you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of the Syrian awakening. I now stand in the radiant light of my true essence, fully aligned with the infinite love of the one Creator. I release all fear, illusion, and the old paradigm of separation. I reclaim my sovereign power as a being of light and love. I call forth the sacred codes of awakening within my soul, activating my highest timeline for the ascension of myself and all humanity. With each breath, I anchor the frequencies of unity, peace, and divine truth upon the earth. I choose to be a beacon of compassion, a pillar of harmony, and a living embodiment of the new earth. As I rise, I lift all beings with me, for we are one in the light of creation, and so it is. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed day as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.